Alright, we are live.
Okay, so welcome back.
So
And
sorry for the glitch.
yes, we're sorry, but we can't help when the Twitch is casting us out. And the best
Yeah,
is that I'm not even seeing that we are live.
we are live.
Okay, now we go. Yeah, but for me, when I was refreshing the icon to watch the live, it wasn't showing until now.
Wow.
So it had pretty much of lags, but this is the Twitch issue. Okay, Timothy, I am getting back to your reading because I was starting, but I'm not sure how much you heard from it. So, I, as much as I am seeing in this relationship, it's more like you're both focusing so much in the past of how much your relationship was in the past. So it's like there was the Cupidaros card, where it's the start of relationship, everything is fresh, new. There's so much positive energy. There is much of surprises, everything like that. And now you're focusing on looking back into this energy, but you are locking some sort of a change for it. It's like she might not even be that much distant, but there is there is the card of the sunglasses. Sunglasses is the card which is showing that there is something gaslighting this relationship. And when I am looking for what it is, it's exactly this memories and that looking back. So the fact that you are looking back and constantly trying to look what was there and not what is there now is some sort of changing this energy and gaslighting it. So you might need to actually focus on the present, not on the past. But for the future, the card is showing the both card. So it's like you will get what you need. You will change. You will get the changes. There is progress. There is also being more close to one another, and also dealing with the close issues. So this is going to happen. It's not that much bad. And when I am looking for the karmic card, I am getting be realistic about, be concerned about, you must wait before you can. This is the Saturn card. So you might need to be more realistic that this relationship might not be the same way it was because it's coming this energy of start, the fresh start already was here. Now it's time for evolve it into something more serious and not being the same way constantly. You already know her, you are already having some sort of connection with her, so you don't need to create it again. You are now focusing on creating the present, how much stable it is, how much this relationship is supposed to go in the first place. And when I am looking um, for my astrology deck, it's like I'm having three cards: the ninth house, fate, the first house, body, and Gemini, I think. So all this issue is connected with all these three things. So you're having some sort of faith and belief, which is blocking you at the same time. There is a body, so the body is mostly connecting with the physical things, physical manifestation, and physical realm in general. So if you are focusing too much on the physical and not the emotional side, then it's also affecting you at some point. And Gemini card is saying I think, so it's more focusing on your own beliefs, on this what you believe in, what you want, and what you think. And all that three cards together, you are simply showing that it's more in your head than actually it is an issue. Because when I am looking at it, it's more like there isn't issue from her side. It's showing more that there is some sort of an energy affecting you directly, not her. This is how I am saying this. And with this I think card especially, it's like showing that this is inside of your head at some point, and that you should be being more realistic about whatever is happening right now. And when I am asking what could be helping you, I am getting this card. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? So this is a question for you. how you are seeing the world around you. It's not about her in this moment, it's more about how you feel, how you do, and how you think. Because the issue here might be not even her, but the way you are actually seeing things. Maybe there are not even issue, but you need to change your perception and the way you are thinking. The card is saying, how do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us to the feeling we seek. But when we begin fulfilling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. That is the fulfillment. And today, soul action. Lean into what you feel and then adjust your life, your values, and your expectation to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? This is the question for you. So, which should be helping you with this relationship in general and the way how you are seeing it. But I am going to get in one more card for that for you. And this is the archetype which might be actually affecting your beliefs and your emotions. And this is the nectar. And this archetype usually is showing us that we are focusing too much on the goal and the end of the goal on its own, not even the goal itself. But we should be focusing what we can do to get this goal. We are not there yet. We are not finished yet. And before we want to do that, we need to see what else we can do, what could help us, and how we want to get this goal, what this goal would means for us, what will achieve it. So this is the nectar card. So that might be also something to consider in this relationship, like when you want to actually have it and what you want to be the end goal of this relationship. Is just going to be for fun, or you want something more stable, or you want simply friend, or whatever it is. So this is your question. What should be your end goal, and what should be your nectar, and then how you want to actually get it, what you want, what you feel, and how you are actually getting into that goal. Because right now, as you mentioned that she become more colder or something, but the question is if she became more colder, or it's her reaction at your energy, or maybe simply she wants something more stable and you don't want that, and maybe there is some sort of a dissonance between your energies at this point. So this may be something to consider, especially with this card telling about your dominant emotions, because you might not see it, but sometimes people are showing that people react to our energy and to our emotions. You might not be aware, but you are projecting your emotions also on the people sometimes. And we tend to do that with the people usually, like we don't like something in person because it reminds us of something inside of ourselves. So that might be actually something to consider with this dominant emotions card. So so in short summary, instead of focusing on the past, on how it was, think what you want from this relationship on the first time, and what you want to actually get there. So if this should be long time relationship, short time, it is just for fun, or you are looking for something more serious, and then try to look what emotions you are projecting, because maybe there are simply emotions which are like, you want to have serious relationship, but on the same time you are trying to do everything to show her that everything is short time one. Maybe this is the way how you are being, but she might be understanding it the wrong way. And also you need to be a little more serious with this astrology card. You need to be more realistic about what you want and what is important for you in this relationship, and that should be helping with her. So that's my reading for you. If you have any questions, please let me know.
That was a good read.
Yes.
That was a complicated one at some point. Especially when you start talking and then Twitch steps, and you need to remind yourself what you were about to say.
So Timothy's asking, can you see when she'll contact me again? Timothy, that would be an additional question. So if you want an additional reading, head over to the donate page or put exclamation donate, and you'll be able to get an answer from Urians and from Variety, as well as myself. In the meantime, whilst we wait for questions and whatnot, Variety brought up a very interesting topic about starseeds.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. So tell us, Variety, what did you hear about starseeds?
To clear up the misinformation that all of you might be hearing or reading online, that star seeds, well, the concept of star seeds are connected to the idealistic ways of the neo-Nazis, which I would say it's not. Okay, please don't think star seeds are Nazis. I promise you, you guys are not neo-Nazis. Alright, so I think it's the concept of different races of star seeds have to look a certain way. Again, misconception, you don't have to look a certain way, because no one looks like a carbon copy. Everyone's uniquely their own. So I think the concept came from that idea that we have to look a certain way to fit into which race. So that kind of brings in the idealistic of what the neo-Nazis believe in, blonde hair, blue eyes, Caucasian, that kind of idea. So again, you don't have to look a certain way to fit into which race or star seed you are. So yes, that is a misconception.
Yeah. It's a huge misconception. I mean, basically, starseed are souls that come from a different planet and they incarnate on Earth for specific purposes. There is different types of souls. So you have souls that, are incarnating here at the moment, that have been, are more Earth souls. So they've been here multiple times. And then there's those that have been on Earth but have been off from different planet and star system. And these are the starseed. Now, there's a massive misunderstanding about Pleiadians, for example. A lot of people seem to think Pleiadians are blonde with blue eyes. Well, this is just a type of depiction of them. It is the common depiction of them. But when you look at the Native Americans, like I think the Hopi tribe and other types of tribes, they believe they're Pleiadians and they believe their soul comes from the Pleiades. They're not blonde hair or blue-eyed. In fact, they are, dark hair, sort of Mediterranean skin, sort of red Indian skin, and dark eyes most of the time, and they had a very strong connection to Pleiades. So this is a new age thing to believe that Pleiadians are sort of that Nazi-looking, blonde hair, blue-eyed. It's a new age concept. Pleiadians can look like anything. They could look black, Chinese, brown, red, blue. Well, not blue on this earth anyway. But you get the gist. It is really not skin colored related. It's just some people have experienced certain starseeds or certain Pleiadian starseed as having blonde hair, blue eyed. But yeah, that's about it.
Clearing up the misconceptions.
Yeah.
So maybe
discernment, exactly.
So maybe you can tell us more about the types of the starseeds.
There are a lot.
Well, there's a lot, and many. Yeah, very much so. Because think of how many constellation or star system or star constellation is in the sky. Those known and those unknown, including the ones that are like B71, etc., etc. It's vast. So I mean, we could talk about some common ones if you like.
I mean, we all know the Pleiades, we all know the Draconians, the Arcturians, Lyrans, the Mintakans. What else?
Venusian,
Venusian.
Hadarian,
Yes. And then there is the Rainbow
Syrian.
Child, the Crystal Child, the Indigo Child. It's a lot.
It's very very vast, and some people or some starseeds, their planets are not even something that's found on known by our by people on Earth. The names that they've given from some starseeds that remember their life on different planets, it's not something that we can find on our star maps here on Earth. So, you know.
Yes, definitely.
The one, the all. Yes, I mean, we are multidimensional. You know, we are here right now, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a future self and a past self and a different era self, all operating at the same time, because time doesn't really exist as we know it on Earth. It's just a concept that has been put together so we could work on Earth with a structure. But you know, there is no such thing as time. We are multidimensional beings, and you know, sometimes I believe this. You might have a amazing alien encounter, and you feel this alien is really connecting with you, and it's like super super special, and it is. It could simply just be your future self, alien self, communicating with you. Still you, just a different
version of you.
Yeah, exactly. Different version of you. Yeah, we're so much more than what we think we are.
Definitely. And everyone has a role to play.
Oh yes, absolutely. We all have very important roles to play. Everyone's got a mission. You know, we forget often what our mission is, but we all do have one. And we've come here with no memories, a lot of us. So
How
it's a bit more challenging.
For others to remind themselves of their mission? How you think would be the best way to actually reminding them about their mission?
Well, one of the ways is have a read from us. We're able to tune in and be able to give you information at least on, you know, what is your mission, what's your purpose, and especially when you're having it done by 3 different readers and the message is the same, then well, you know, got your answer. The other way is you could do hypnotherapy or regressional hypnotherapy, so you can remember your past lives or who you were before, or you could go into a guided meditation, you know, and try to recover your memories, or go into deep meditation or trance work and ask your higher self the question, who was I? Can I get the memories? And that sort of thing. It's not open to everybody, because you do need to put some work on your third eye, your crown, and sort of be vibing quite high to be able to absorb the downloads. If, for example, you're a person who's not very spiritual but just decided, okay, I just want to remember, I would advise perhaps go for regressional therapy. If you are someone who's spiritual and you meditate quite often, you've worked on your third eye, then you could do it yourself. You could go into trance, focus on your third eye, enter a period of time in where you could tell your higher self, show me who I was, give me the memories that I have forgotten, give me the downloads. I'm accepting it through my crown chakra now, receiving the downloads, and allow the downloads to come through. And do not use your mind in this instance, because the mind will create like what it wants to create. It's very creative, the mind, it gives you imaginatory things. You want to just allow whatever comes through to just come through. Don't block it by your imagination. You want to be as clear of mind as possible, and whatever you receive, do not question it, just accept it as whatever it is. You're going to write it down after you finish, and then maybe after that you can analyze and discuss with other people, etc. And do not do this mistake that I keep hearing. Oh, I'm doing a meditation, and you're typing on the phone at the same time. Oh yeah, I'm doing this meditation and I feel this and I feel that. That's not called meditation, I'm sorry.
No,
you can't be typing on your, right?
No, it's not.
And
you cannot type at the same time that you are astral traveling.
But do you know how many people do it?
Oh my god. Almost like 2 out of 3 people. And it's usually children. People around the age of 15 to 18 who are just starting out in their spiritual journey, and they hear like, oh, meditation, oh, astral traveling, reality shifting, and they just think it's as simple as closing their eyes. It doesn't work that way.
Or they've seen Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange managed to open different portals, and they think if they get into spirituality, they'll be able to open portals like Doctor Strange, and it will look like the special effects from Hollywood.
It's not. It doesn't work that way. I'm not sure where they got this idea other than Hollywood, but how are you supposed to focus your most inner mind when you're on your phone?
It doesn't require that much logic. Think about it. You're meditating. What does meditating even mean? It means you're connecting only to yourself at this point, and to nothingness and to the void, so you can receive information from above, right? Not below. Below is earth. When you're typing on your phone, that's down on earth. If you want to connect above, do not use your phone. And I'm sorry to say, spirituality and social media do not match. We are using social media right here, and it is spirituality because it's a platform that we're using so we can connect with you guys. But when you're doing your trance work, astral traveling, meditation, do not connect with your phone. Do not text. Do not do anything but connect with yourself. Not that hard.
Definitely. But yeah, with spirituality and how easily accessible the informations are online right now, a lot of people are not understanding that spirituality is not connecting online, it's connecting to yourself as one sit. A connection with yourself and connection with the earth or the universe, not online, trust me. Doesn't work that way.
It won't work.
I would say that guided meditation, if you play that from your phone, might be actually working. But again, you are listening to it, you are not watching it, and you are not. You are simply following the voice and meditating, not actually typing and listening to it. It's not a music.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry I'm going to have to use this example, but very recently, and if you are watching, I won't be giving your name, but I must give you as an example. I gave a meditation to someone to ground their energy. And as they're listening to the meditation, they're typing, I feel this, I feel that. Oh, it's not working. Barely within less than 5 minutes into the meditation. Oh, it's not working. I don't feel it's working. You've got to be patient as well. Did you go to school to learn something within a day or actually 5 minutes? Was any of the subject taught to you within a space of 1 to 2 minutes? Did you learn mathematics, algebra, arithmetic in 1 to 2 minutes? If you did, amazing, bravo, you're a genius. But I think majority are not geniuses, so think of it the same way. It's like going to school and learning, and be patient with it. Take your time. There's no rush. And it's not an overnight. It's not magic like Hollywood.
Yes, Rome was not built in a day. It takes time and practice.
So, should we do some general reading?
Oh yes, 2022. Let's see what's going on with this for 2022.
Yes. So we were thinking of doing the water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and do a general read, see what's going on for these signs. And Urians, Vita, and myself, we're gonna have a looky. And
yes.
Okay, do we like general one or any specific topic?
what do you think?
I think we might actually present some sort of a topic, each of us.
Yeah, a different theme
That might
help.
Yeah.
Happy to do?
One could be spiritual, another could be finances, and another could be, everyone's favorite, love readings.
Actually, who wants to do the love reading? Because I know there's some people who don't like to do the love reading, or it's not their favorite topic. So
I think it's over ask, in my opinion. Overly ask.
we'll let you do the finance, Variety. We'll let you do the finance. I could see you doing the finance read. Urians, what type of read are you vibing more with?
I don't mind any type of reading. I can do the love reading if no one else wants it.
I think you'll do the love read, I guess.
I guess I am the best with the shadow working, but any reading will do.
Okay, look, if you are very good, especially your deck of cards, excellent with regarding shadow work and spirituality. You know what? You do the spirituality, and I'll do the love read. I get so many people asking me for love read. I'm used to it. It's okay. I don't mind it so much.
It's a very important topic, love.
Well, of course.
Everyone needs love.
Let's take one more deck.
I swear.
Oh my god, that song. I keep hearing that song when I was a child.
It's like the old kind of typical romantic I don't know, that feel of extra romantic love.
The traditional love songs is what I like to say, in comparison to what we have now.
And there's another one. I used to hear it a lot in my office when I used to work there. It's a Boys to Men song.
Of course.
Which one is it? It's like super well known.
Do we separate it for each zodiac or just general one for all 3 zodiacs at once?
Perhaps we could be a bit more specific.
Yeah, I
Like,
think we might actually separate it, like every zodiac separately.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
I'll
Scorpio.
you taking Scorpio? Okay, I'll take Cancer. Okay, Variety, you're gonna take Pisces.
Oh God. I swear to God, I have so much Pisces in my birth chart, but I am a fire sign. Everything's working against me.
It's not a coincidence you're picking. You got picked for Pisces. You've got in your chart. No. I've
Don't
got
worry,
Cancer in my chart in
I
Western.
have so much fire that I am wondering sometimes how I get it.
Oh my God.
My moon is Cancer in Western, but in Vedic I'm all air. Gemini in Vedic, but Western Cancer.
I think in Western, yeah, I have like 9 water signs in my chart.
9
Yeah,
water signs?
9 water signs, and I'm like, oh my God. Is
I
this why I
wanted to
cried
look
so
at
much as a
mine.
child? Oh God.
That could have something to do with it. But it's very powerful, water is very, very powerful as well.
Very
Emotion.
emotional.
Yeah, emotional, actually, especially when you're dealing with magic. I'm sure that has helped you a lot in terms of,
Yeah, I like to connect emotionally with my magic than a lot of I think people just connect with what? The elements? I connect with my emotions. So the stronger
it's
it
known.
is.
Well, yeah, it's known that if you put emotion in your magic, it's one of the strongest form of magic,
Yeah,
even more than
emotions.
visualization.
Emotions are energy as well.
Yeah.
That's why you have all these.
I'm going to mute my mic because I shuffle so loud. Sorry.
And that's why you have all these energy vampires coming around.
You know it.
Oh, cards are flying everywhere today.
I had that last time I was doing the reading. They were totally raining.
Oh, wow. It's all upright, too.
And Green Reaper, back to the topic we're writing about. Watching the candle is simple, but you can try also scry into the candle and try to getting messages over this or vision. That is harder part because you're doing it with the flame, but it's also bringing so much of energy into the scrying in general.
Ooh, scrying.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it with the fire, but I can't do that nowadays. So
I
like doing it with smoke.
I like it with water.
Makes sense for you. Oh my god, did you hear this? She just said fire. She's connected to fire. You said water, you're connected to water. And I just said smoke, which is air. And I'm air. Vedic, I'm 3 air. All air.
We are
Nothing
all
but air.
connecting to our elements. We're all one with our elements.
Goodness, and I wasn't even conscious until just now with our conversation and just put the 2 and 2 together. It's like, wow, okay. Amazing.
It's like there are things that we are much better at in different aspects of what it is. things we resonate better with.
Yep.
And, well, you already know that I love fire, so...
I see we got some
Yeah, I wasn't
pyromaniacs.
surprised. I wasn't surprised when you said, yeah, connect well with fire. I was like, yeah, well, not surprising. And Vita's like earlier, I've got only water in my chart. I connect with water.
I should find my chart.
I'm very air. Oh, I like scrying with smoke. Okay.
I will need to look for my chart and show you later, because I have so much of fire in it.
Ooh.
So I guess I'm similar to Violet at this point.
Getting a sense of draconic. Yes.
Grim Reaper, I think that the storm is connection of fire and more elements, but I am more connecting with the fire and darkness, but I think you already know that. It's like the dark flame is something which I actually enjoy pretty much, but it's also very, very hard to control.
So you like the heat?
Yes.
Oh yes.
And right now, when it's the winter, that's the hardest time for me, you know?
It's okay. I feel you there too. No one likes frozen water.
Well, you are water, you should be able to control ice.
Oh no. I was like born and raised in a
I
tropical
do.
country.
I do like frozen water.
Oh god, no.
Queer. Like, you know, kind of therapy. Supposed to make you, like, young forever. Wants to live forever. Sorry,
Cryo-freezing.
didn't mean to bust your ears.
I
Yes.
would burn myself.
Well, you'd burn yourself with ice.
Oh yeah, you can definitely
I mean,
burn
with the
yourself with
fire
ice.
and just being always hot.
I
It
love
usually
that.
helps. I just started singing, and even my cat decided to just look at this phone and being like, what the fuck? You probably didn't see him, but he was just standing next to me and just looking at the phone. Surprised. But okay, I am finished with the reading for the Scorpio, so I might be starting.
Alright.
Okay, so spiritual messages for the Scorpio in 2022. So my dear Scorpio, the first thing is your archetype to work. It is a box. And the box isn't something which is simple as you believe it to be. The things are hidden, the things are changing, and everything have so many layers. As you can see on this image, it has so many layers. You might be needing much of the time to actually uncover them if you want to reach your reward. And what is the reward? Only you know. So it's your way to actually find it. You might be working on every layer of yourself and trying to actually connect with them, trying to bring this energy out of the box. Try to change the way you're thinking also. Think outside of the box. Don't be like everyone else. Try to bring some sort of these layers into your life. Try to make multiple, even layered spells for several reasons and at once. You might be trying to getting out of the box. You're trying to be something else. You're trying to be creative at this point. So bring your creativity into that. The other card is also very connecting with that because the soul truth is asking, what can I do to make a difference? So again, think outside of the box. Don't be like everyone else. Bring this difference for everyone. And this card is literally saying, what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. So bring your difference, bring everything you are into the table and change the way others are thinking, not even about you, but also about the world and about everything surrounding you. From the Karmic card, stir up the situation by using something. Be open to new ideas. Invent a way to, again, be creative. Be something else. Try to bring things outside of the box again. Try to be something creative. try to bring that and try to actually using some sort of creativity to solving your problems, because you might notice them, you might be already seeing the problems as these different cards shows. There is something blocking you, there is something affecting you, and you might be trying to bring this difference by thinking away of your usual self. So try to stand up of yourself and try to actually see everything from another perspective, maybe someone's as a perspective. Try to actually merge your perspective with the other one. And again, be creative about everything you're doing. Then we have more. We have the shadow working card for you. Fated to suffer. And that again connects with the soul truth about what keeps you up at night, why you are fated to suffer, why you believe that you are supposed to be suffering, why you are locking yourself in these negative emotions of this suffering, why you are attracting suffering to yourself, why you think it is your fate, what happened in your life to actually make you think this way. Maybe you need to break this difference and this change for the way you are thinking about yourself and your life. Maybe this will be something very, very positive to change. And for your life lessons related to that one, there are two. The first one is finances. So you're probably thinking that they are supposed to happen because you don't have enough money. You feel like you are not having enough. You are not having the things you need or want, and the finances are locking you up. And this is because you are suffering. And that is again something you might need to actually change. And what could help you? Again, another one, the books. You'll connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. This is the books card. And it's also your life lesson, connecting with the books. So you might be trying to find some more creativity in the books, in the ideas. Try to bring these ideas for yourself. I will give you an example. If you are doing a spiritual shield, you might be actually trying to use some sort of an idea from a book. Not the spiritual book, but the fantasy book. The way how they are describing sometimes protection, shields, armor, anything like that could be manifest in the spiritual realm. Maybe the books are giving you some sort of an hints. Maybe they are bringing you some sort of a difference. Maybe they are something you might actually getting your ideas from and bring them to the table. And the last card for you in this 2020 is mind. Focus on your mind. Focus on everything what is actually happening inside of you and bring this into your mind. Try to manifest everything with your life purpose. Try to manifest everything with your own mind, with your strong will, and bring this change. But then again, creativity also is coming inside of your mind. Everything is coming inside of your mind because this is manifesting inside of your mind. So spend some time thinking, spend some time actually growing your mind, growing your perception, changing your perception, and then be creative, get out of the box, and bring the change you need. So that's my reading for the Scorpio.
Wow.
Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go next. Variety, I knew you were gonna jump in there. I was like, no, I'm gonna run before Variety.
It's a race now. It's a race.
It's a race. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make it a little bit fast. So then Variety can jump in and can keep moving, keep the energy flowing and going. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, Cancer, guys. Wow, your love life. Woo! What can I say? I see love, 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 love. Okay, I see that things were not that great. You know, a little while ago, you and your boo had some issues, okay? A little bit of ego, a little bit of pride going on there, a little bit of I know better than you. And, you know, one of you have felt hurt and a little bit sort of, let's just say, felt that they had to pack their bags and leave. But I see that that was only temporary and you've been able to, or will, let's just say, rearrange your differences. And this is just a little, let's say, blips I don't even know if that's the expression, because I see the Four of Wands upright. So that's yay. You guys are like together, gonna get together, or already are together. I feel you guys are getting back together. Yeah, you know, you are a good match. You know, soulmate connection. You know, I saw the Two of Cups there. Yes, soulmate. Yes. So your person is your soulmate, but yes, there is defensiveness going on and a little bit of ego in your relationship. I'm not going to go too much in depth, but let's just say that you guys are not seeing eye to eye, and there's a little bit of a power struggle in your relationship, and one of you or both of you have this feeling that you need to sort of defend your position. So whilst, yes, we see the Four of Wands, we see the couple being happy and wanting to be together, we also see this struggle going on. So sort it out, guys. Sort it out. Because I see abundance and I see the sun for you, la la la, riding in the sun. Yay. Yes, riding in the sun. So sort out the difference. Stop being defensive, okay? Work it out. Because, like I showed you earlier, I see this beautiful love connection. Yes, you guys are soulmates, so sort it out. And your person is stable. Your person, you know, is trustworthy. And I know that too because I've got the dog, loyalty, you know, it matches, completely different deck. So your person, yes, he's slow, the slowest guy or girl in the deck, yes. You know, you might want to like hit that horse a bit so it hurries up. No, I'm joking. But there's loyalty. So, you know, are you going to trade that for some impulsive Knight of Wands that's, you know, all passionate and not very consistent? Because this guy is stable and he's offering you something solid, and he's loyal, and there's unconditional love here. Oh yes, in my deck, love. So Cancer, your love life is going to get better and better. And we're talking about a connection that's going to go to the next level. I see you guys are going to be celebrating because I saw at the bottom of the deck, you know, yeah, from my oracle I saw joy, but at the bottom of the deck I saw the Three of Cups. And in this case, no, it's not third party, no, it's celebration, joy, yes. And however, I feel there is a bit of a restriction in terms of how you guys are going to be meeting each other. You know, perhaps you guys are, you know, distance is a bit of an issue, long distance relationship possibly, or travel might not be as easy for you guys to reach each other, but you know, the connection is strong enough so you can withstand this restriction. Focus, I've got it twice. In fact, you know, I'll put it back in the deck, but from another oracle, another pack, I got focus as well. I put it back in the deck, but okay, twice you have focus, and I really feel what this is telling me in terms of focus is, you know, your person is focused on you, okay, so no need to fear. You know, be like the novice, be like the fool, take a risk, you know, jump in. Your person is focused on you. Okay, that's my read for you, Cancer, for let's just say immediate future, the next week, you know, next week to the next, let's just say, few months, that things will resolve, especially if you have been through the you know, Five of Sword here with the sort of ego and, you know, power struggle is going to resolve. But yeah, get rid of that defensive,ness, you know, talk to each other, communicate, try to find a way of working it out, because, you know, this is a good relationship here, I see. So okay, I pass it on to Vayati, the torch to you.
Hello.
This sounds like interesting reading for Cancer.
Right? And I see
Yeah.
like the dog that came up. I was like, could that be a golden retriever boy coming into someone's life?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yes, so Pisces, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all are big spenders, I know. Alright, you guys gotta stop spending on things that you don't need. You are spending an absurd amount of money on things that you don't need. You're spontaneously giving out your money for what? Short-term happiness? No. So, and that kind of translates to you feeling overwhelmed and a little bit anxious about your finances because you're spending unwisely. And for 2022, please understand that money don't come easy, because in 2022 I do see money coming in and money flowing out as fast. It comes as fast and it goes pretty fast too. So please be careful with your spending. Spend it wisely, especially if you want to have that financial stability within your life right now. You want to grow that financial stability for you and your family. You need to start making plans. You need to start making plans for the long-term goals. If you have a long-term goal, if it's financial, go for it. Take action. If you don't, I guess, stay poor. I'm not saying stay poor, but planning. All
Sorry, I had to
right?
laugh.
And again, this is the bottom deck card. It's the Two of Wands. Again, planning. You need to plan your finances, your career. Don't just settle with what you have. Achieve more. Try to get some more. You need to plan for your retirement. Trust me. You gotta start planning for your retirement. I don't care how old you are, but that's very important if you think about it. Again, I do see some new financial adventures for you guys, maybe starting a small business or even just taking on a new job, a new high-paying job. I do see that for you, and you need to be responsible and understand that material wealth is not as important as your health and your happiness. Don't substitute material wealth with what you need emotionally and spiritually, okay? Because you gotta understand what it is that's important for you. You gotta find what it is that could keep you happy and keep you going for the long term. And trust me, money is not that. Money is not all that. And with the Diamond Dreamer, it shows me that some of you are putting wealth as a social status. I mean, a lot of people do. You're putting wealth as measured to your own values, to your own self-value. Again, not the best thing you should do. You should not measure yourself to how much money you have, because you'll never be happy eventually. Alright, allow things to flow as they are. Allow you to embrace the natural side of what emotional wealth is, spiritual wealth, not material, okay? Right? You have that guidance from your spirit guides, your spirit team. Please listen to them. They are trying to communicate with you. But I don't see you trying to listen, or you're just completely ignoring them, okay? At the same time, don't be peer pressure by society. Don't be peer pressured into getting things materially, like, oh, this new phone, I must have it. Oh, this new laptop, I must have it. No, don't don't fall for that. Don't fall for marketing. All right, try to have that strength within you to create your own path. Don't follow what society wants you to do. Don't follow what social media wants you to do. Follow what you want to do and what's best for you. Okay? your money is tight in 2022, or maybe the first few months of 2022. I understand we're all coming back from the whole pandemic. We're all starting again. But please be more responsible with your finances because things are going in and out really, really quickly for you guys. Yeah, that's my reading for finance.
Amazing. That, yeah, watch
Ye-
your wallet. Be
Yes.
discerning.
Things are
Money
coming
doesn't grow on
in.
trees.
Definitely does not.
For sure.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy. And, whilst we do some of the reading for free, you gotta realize nothing is for free in this world. Think about it for a second.
There's
What do
always
you
an
get for free
exchange
in
of
this world?
things.
Always an exchange. That's just how the world works.
Yes.
It's just a fair exchange of energy.
Mm-mm-mm.
So, what's the next plan?
Yes, what's everybody's plan in 2022?
I suppose
Yeah, share with us,
manifesting
guys.
their dreams. That sounds like a good plan.
Yes, definitely. Ooh.
I'm thinking golden age, 2022. Obviously, a lot of people are like, what do you mean golden age 2022? It's not. How do you know? I'm like, I don't know. I'm making it happen. Right?
Yes.
I'm making it happen. There's a difference between knowing and making it happen. I'm making it happen. So what's your plan? Are you going to make the golden age happen as well?
Definitely.
The
we
power's
need
in
to
your
change.
hands.
Yes. Create your own destiny. Create your own path. Create your own future.
Definitely. Create your own future, create your own destiny. 2022, there's a lot of energy, new energies coming in, so much download, so many light beings currently working with us. And you, Starseed, watching this live show, know that your mission is to be part of this golden age and to make it happen. That is part of your purpose and your mission. So think it, breathe it, vibe it, see just everywhere you go. Yeah.
So
You guys are what's making it happen.
if we're in the topic of starseeds, then maybe one more question. How would you suggest somebody to find out if they are starseed or not? How they can find it out?
Well,
I'll let Vanity answer that.
So a lot of ways you can figure out if you're a starseed or not. Your birth chart usually indicates heavily on whether you are part of the starseed system. It could also tell you which race of starseeds you are. Another way to find out if you are a starseed is when you go through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, those are not fun for starseeds, trust me. It's not fun.
So yeah, there's like a map, a star map when you're born, at the time you're born, and basically the charts, which Variety does, by the way. She does starseed charts. If you're interested in that, DM. So yeah, that map, we calculate it, and we could see which star was there and how close it was to you, so we can then ascertain, okay, which starseed are you? And then there's also channeling. As a starseed myself, typically I look at images, and if I get information from my guides, I just get information and they tell me what the person is. But I do need a picture. Ideally, it's even better if I speak to them and I get a picture, to just be able to get the downloads. Another thing, another way, as Vita said, is, doing meditation, going internally, doing your work, and reading about it. That's another possibility, but this is a difficult one, because you'll read about it and then you'll resonate with some of it, and maybe that's not exactly the starseed you are. So I would advise you guys go for a starseed chart, and a download, because if the two matches, then and you got to follow your mission. Okay.
Yes, we all have a mission.
So Urians, what you haven't heard much about starseed, or perhaps it's not really been in your
No, I wasn't
surrounding. But who do you resonate most with?
Honestly, I wasn't even looking too much in this topic. I wasn't even focusing on it as much, because that wasn't the topic I felt any specific connection with, to be honest. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I know with kind of spirits I am usually connecting with this, but I don't know how that actually connects you with a specific starseed type or something. I know that I was reincarnating.
It's different spirits and sort of let's just say more alien race. But yeah, tell us about the spirits that you connect with.
Well, you already know that I connect with the demons, and that's a simple thing. Usually, and most of my guys are demons at the same time. I do connect with some angels, yes, not all of them, but some I actually accepted around myself, and we're fine with doing things together. And I connect very, very deeply with fairies. I know that I had several lifetimes and reincarnations in the fairy realm in general. So there is witches I am mostly connected with. And I also know that the demons I am connecting with have also dragon forms. So I am also easily connecting with the dragons, but that's it. I am open to any sort of the spirits who wants to work with me, as long as they as they are accepted by my guides. And yeah, usually when I feel like something is wrong with the spirit, I am asking my guides, and then it's like, no, you shouldn't be working with them. It happens once for me, honestly. But I am fine with any spirit, as long as they don't try to making any sort of problems, and as long as they aren't ghosts. Because ghosts actually and me don't go along for some reason.
Actually, to those entities that surrounds you or gets attracted to you, is also another indication of what starseed you may be, because you vibrate with a certain energy that they connect with as well.
Yeah, but ghosts usually simply follow me because I was told because I am shining, and there is so many ghosts in the area I am living in, and they usually just follow the most shining being around. But we are dealt with them for now. Their words locking them out, so they cannot really actually affect me as much. Because before they were like running after me and trying to touch me because my energy was shining for them, and take a bit for themselves because they were thinking it can help them to move from the earth, because they are usually the earth minded. And because of that, my energy level was like 40% of what I should have. So I was literally collapsing almost most of the time, and was very, very drained. And once we were dealing with that, it took several months actually to deal with that, and making words and dealing with them, because even with the word they were trying to literally knock on them. So they were nights when I could wake up and literally physically hearing knocking next to me constantly, because they were knocking on my words. And yeah, well, we have dealt with them for now. There are not much of them around anymore. So
I think
I will
when
work
you
with
do,
anything,
huh,
but ghosts.
I think if you work
How
like with
did your journey go?
spirits.
What?
Sorry.
Can you
Go
repeat?
ahead, Vanity.
Oh, so I was saying that if you work with like spirits of the dead, I feel like there needs to be a certain boundaries that you have to set with them because for me, I don't know why, I will always wake up and hear things at 3:40 a.m. It's always 3:40. That is when they decide to be active for some reason.
Well, I was
Yes, that time of
working.
night or morning that the witching
I wasn't working.
hours.
Yeah.
I wasn't working with the spirits of the dead as much. I was connecting with Santa Muerte for bringing some messages sometimes for my friend because she was working with her
Mm-hmm.
instead. And I was talking with one or two maybe underworld spirits at the time, but I wasn't directly working with them for a longer time or something like that. So that's not the reason why they are following.
That is
But
interesting.
I don't know.
How was your starseed journey, Vanity? How did you get onto this sort of discovery? Maybe that would be a nice, maybe a new starseed might be interested in your experience.
Well, I think it started like when I discovered about star seeds or even think they were a thing. I was like last year, 2020. 2020, yeah. I had like a reading done and someone said something about, oh, you're not from here. And I'm like, that's strange. I was born on Earth. And that's when I realized they said that, no, you're not from here. Your soul isn't from here. You were someone else before this. And I was like, that's kind of strange. And then they told me about the Pleiades, telling me that my intuition is drawn from that sense of energy, drawn from the Pleiades stars' energies. I'm like, so I started doing research and getting more readings from people who are experienced with, the starseed system. And I just keep getting Pleiades all the time. Like, it's Pleiades, Pleiades, Pleiades. I'm like, okay, time to Google what Pleiades is. And that's when I found, the Seven Sisters Discord channel. Yeah, and that's my journey. And through that, it was just spiritual awakenings, depression, through spiritual awakenings. And then, you know, the more you work on yourself, the more you do that shadow work of yourself, the more you will find out what your purpose is, what it is that you're put on earth for, and why you're always reincarnated on earth because you haven't finished what you're meant to do. So yeah, that's what I figured out.
It's amazing.
And
And
how did you figure
something
out
to note
this?
from her story is that, the intuition, sometimes you won't need to do anything. Okay, if you are a starseed, you will find people confirming it for you, and you will be guided in the right direction.
Yes.
Your family, your star family, are not going to let you just kind of like
Be
hazard
alone.
around the world and have no, yeah, they won't leave you alone. They will be there to guide you. You won't realize it, but there will be different people that will come into your life and will push you towards certain